Hi, my name is William Ziada, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film, and also a proud Phoenix Global Artist Ambassador. Today, I am thrilled to be speaking with the acclaimed artist, ASHAKI. For more on ASHAKI, you can read more about her right below this video, but in the meantime, here's a sneak peek at the amazing talent of the one and only ASHAKI.
You call me, tell me that you need me, and you forever wanna please me, and everything you do, you say you do for me. You see, 'cause last week, babe, you didn't even call, not a word, not a solitary thing at all. Still somehow I know your love is true. Me and you, we may never be, 'cause when I'm over here, you over there looking at me. Me and you, we may never see that we were meant to be, 'cause we keep loving soon. You called, I was mad from the week before, and you called, baby, I did ignore, 'cause nothing with us ever really seems for sure. No more plans made, plans broken, plans fall through. Tit for tat, this or that, this is what we do. But deep inside, we yearn to both be true. Me and you, we may never be, 'cause when I'm over here, you over there looking at me. Me and you, we may never see that we were meant to be, 'cause we keep loving so.
Well, hello, ASHAKI. How are you?
I'm good. Hi, Will.
ASHAKI, I would have loved to have just seen the audience see our pre-interview, because I met you and I'm like, I just feel, even through Zoom, and I know that the audience watching can feel it too, before even listening to that magnificent voice and seeing your beautiful artistry, you are such a light. You are such a
Thank you.
light, and you are such a light, a positive beacon of wonder, possibility, empowerment. And so, ASHAKI, I'm so first grateful that the audience just saw just a sneak peek of your talent. I want to know, where does that optimism come from for you?
I think it's from my parents. They were both artists as well. So I grew up in a household where my mom and dad were fashion designers, and they got up and made clothes every day
Oh my
and
goodness!
and
Wow.
drank tea, and we lived in a loft. So nothing was traditional about my upbringing. And this was my stepdad, and my real dad was an actual musician. So, but I grew up in a household where that's what they did every day. So every day there was no like work schedule. So we went roller skating, ice skating, swimming, every day, something beautiful. And then they would come back and sew. So I think it comes from the sense of freedom I grew up with.
And ASHAKI, how beautiful that is, but not only because you grew up with that sense of play and that
Yeah.
sense of wonder, it's what you know. Some people can probably look from the outside and be like, oh my God, what an amazing child. It was what you knew.
It's what I do.
You went
It
roller
was.
skating, went in a canoe, had a few splish splash in the lake, and they're going home to sew. What do your
Exactly.
parents do? They work 9 to 5, not mine.
Not mine.
We're singing and dancing and playing dress up. How are you? Anyway, ASHAKI, on top of that, you didn't just live it. You're now continuing your family's legacy. You're carrying
Yes.
that baton. You're carrying the baton of fashion, of beauty, but also
Thank
through
you.
your music. It's like almost like, dare I say, you are sewing a thread of your history in your artistry.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. That's so beautiful.
But that's how I view it. I mean, truly, don't you think so, that you're doing that?
I definitely feel like I am. I feel like it's just in me, and I definitely want to continue everything that they started, because they were way ahead of their time. So they still make a lot of the outfits I wear for my videos. Like my video Love's Drought, my dad made that outfit. Endurance, my dad made that outfit. So they still make a lot of things for me. So it's like, they're still artists, they're still sewing, you know, and yes, so I agree with you.
And ASHAKI, I want to know, I want to lean into young ASHAKI. When did she, or I'm speaking to her, so when did you realize that you had this amazing singing voice?
I realized it, I think in high school. I went to
Was there a
performing arts school.
moment? Was there a specific moment for you? And sorry to interrupt, you were talking about where you went to high school. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, it was a specific moment. It was a moment when, so I started out in a singing group, and that was way after high school. I was in a singing group for 6 years, and we wrote our own music.
Oh,
But I
wow.
realized that when we were forced to write all of our songs, I realized how good I was at writing music, and definitely they helped me hone my skills and the tone of my voice, because we had to take voice lessons, and we got signed to a production company who used to do like was a commercial house first. So we started doing all these commercials, and I really got to hear my voice. We did McDonald's and all these things, and so I think it was at that moment where I realized like the tone of my voice and the style, that I kind of fell in love with it, and that I knew I had my own special thing.
So interesting. Wait, so time out. I want to eavesdrop in on ASHAKI in a studio singing a jingle, and she's hearing something on playback. Was it when you were hearing something on playback that you were like, who is that? Oh, wait,
that's me. I'm doing this.
Wait, you don't mind my asking? Only I asked because my father, who's still with us, but was very big in the advertising world for Saatchi and Saatchi for many years. What do you know? What production house you were doing that with?
The production house, his name was Butch Stewart, and he used to do all of Oprah Winfrey's music for all of her shows for many years.
Wow.
And so, and he was a Black man. He had a huge studio in Evanston in Chicago.
Yeah.
One of the few. I can't remember the actual name of his house at the top of my head, but I'm sure your dad would know him.
I know it. I was just thinking, and also on top of that, ASHAKI, in terms of when you decided to do your own thing, right? Because that must be hard sometimes, right? You're in a group, you're part of an ensemble, but then to step out as ASHAKI. When did that moment happen?
Oh, it was so hard. I was in that group for 6 years, and I also started out as a dancer. So I was touring with different artists, and I just felt like I was being pulled to really kind of step out on my own and shine my light. And I think we kind of did as much as we could as a group. And it got to the point where it was like, okay, let's all go our separate ways and do our own thing. And so that was the moment that I decided to step out as ASHAKI and record my own music. So that's, it kind of
I love that, ASHAKI. I mean, look, as an artist, I can relate. You know, I performed with my twin brother for 25 years.
Wow.
We did Carnegie Hall, and for me, that was kind of like, and I'm not bragging, I'm just saying that for me was
that's amazing.
That's my gift to myself, but also to my parents and my teachers. But now I got to do Will. I'm a director because I love artists. Like, this is my bliss. Like, literally, if you were to take this conversation and put it in a rehearsal room, this is my bliss. I love meeting once in a generation talent like you, ASHAKI, and to be able to just affirm your beauty, your authenticity, and what you must be doing. And what I keep thinking about for you, ASHAKI, are the young ASHAKIs out there that you're inspiring. The young girls who might be told, and I don't know if this happened to you, but who might be told, ooh, you can only do one thing, or ooh, you're too much, you should quiet down. You know what? You stepped into your power, and you know what? That light's going to be brighter for most, but that's their own insecurity to deal with. You stepped into your power as an artist with a capital A. Like I was talking to you pre-interview, you're not just a singer. You're not just a fashion maven. You're not just a songwriter. You are a vessel to me, in that you are using every single talent that you've been giving to the nth degree.
Thank you. And I feel like I am. And I feel like that's my purpose. And my purpose for me growing up as an African-American young chocolate girl is to let other girls know that look like me, that you don't have to be Beyonce, you don't have to, and love her, she's amazing, but we don't all have to be one skin color.
There it is.
You know, and you can shine your light with your chocolate beauty and be all of yourself. And that is definitely something that I have carried growing up, and definitely want to break those barriers and let them know. And now we have so many artists, all shades, all sizes, but that's definitely been one of the things that inspire me and drive me, is to be the light for you little dark, beautiful chocolate girls.
Oh, you're making me tear up. God bless America. ASHAKI, you're so inspiring. I want you to do a TED Talk. You are, I'm sure you've been told that before. You are, you know, I have so many other questions, but my last one for you is, for today at least, is in looking ahead, obviously this has been a dark time for humans, artists though, especially. I'm curious what you're optimistic about, that light that you shine. What is ASHAKI optimistic about in terms of not only the world, but also you, in terms of the artistry that you're prepping to possibly put out there?
For me, I feel like it's been such an introspective time. And I
Mm,
think we were going in a direction of being so disconnected, so feeling like, oh, text me. You know, I'm not going to pick up the phone to call you. So it was just so easy not to be connected to people. And I feel like this time has made us stop, take inventory of our life, our choices. Are we living our purpose? Are we with the partner we're supposed to be in? So I feel like this time has strengthened me internally to know myself even more, to have more to give. And I feel like it's done that for a lot of people. I'm not saying it hasn't been an easy time, but I think it's been beneficial in connecting with yourself and a higher power, to know that your worth isn't outside of you. You know, it's more about who you are, who you love, your family, not all the stuff, all these things and all that stuff. So it's made me really go into a cocoon as an artist and just have fun and enjoy the quiet.
amen. I mean, look at, you're mentioning something that I have felt very similarly too. It's I feel like I reignited with my inner child to
Mhm.
check in on him. I think in our
Yes,
fast-paced world of likes and filters and
yes,
texting and making excuses not to meet people in person, and
exactly.
you know, just reigniting my conversation with my inner child. Are you okay? And
Are
you know,
you okay?
and so, you know, you just gave me chills. I'm tearing up over here. ASHAKI.
I love you, Will. Okay, you're gonna make me feel like $1,000,000 after this interview.
But ASHAKI, I'm from New York. I say it like it is.
Yes, you
And
do.
you know, look at this interview could have gone, I could have looked at your bio, read all the this, how is this? But I was like, you know what? I got the vibe from you, just the purview of everything I listened to and watched. And I'm like, I'm just gonna let it flow. And if we end up not talking about music, I mean, the audience right now is gonna learn something, because I have learned the power of, from this interview, the power of living in truth, in stepping into one's power unapologetically. And it's not selfish. It's actually, it's a duty that if you're born with a certain light, that you give it away and spread it. And that's exactly who you are, Shaki.
Thank you. Thank you. I definitely feel like I'm so blessed to have all these talents and gifts, and still, you know, finding ways every day to express even more of them, you know?
Amen. Well,
So
I'm so grateful for your time. I want to let our audience know, for more on the incredible ASHAKI, you can read more about her right below this video. ASHAKI, God bless you, and thank you so much
thank
for
you
your
so
time today.
much. For you too. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for all of your beautiful words. And this was like a special moment. It's like a gift for today. Thank you.
For me.